YouTube. Hello, people. Oh, I turn my camera. I always forget to turn my camera on. My camera's terrible. I'm terrible at forgetting to turn that camera on or off. If I'll do that too, where I leave it on for like freaking billion years. Like I used to have an old VHS-C camera and a what's it called camera? A VHS-C and a um 8mm camera. And man, did I frick! Oh, sorry. Did I never remember to turn it off? Like ever. I never remember to turn the damn thing back off when I was done with it. It was always on, and it drove me nuts every day because I'm like, oh my god. Also, how much of this is being streamed? It's like the one time Snoop Dogg forgot to turn his camera off and he like streamed for 7 hours or something, 7, 8 hours, something like that. Crazy. I'm like, wow. Oh wow. That's on. When did it stop? When did it stop being seen? Really? Okay. Well. Okay. Hello. No. Gimme. Fucking bums. Give me what I want. That pole that's in the damn way. Thank you. What about here? Thank you. The pole is gonna be too big. Like, no. Fine. Um, where is it? Yeah. Ah, that was annoying. This like not that bad. I can turn it off. I get anyway. In my opinion, I don't know. I'm trying to charge my 360 camera, and I'm kind of coming to I'm coming to the conclusion that I don't really care about like 360. What do you call it? Like doing the 360. Oh, doing the 360 on my own, as in, like, trying to figure it out. I might as well pay for something if I can't figure it out. I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna get to trying it again tomorrow, but I'm gonna try again tomorrow. And if people like, if I get it, I'll get it. But if I don't, I'm gonna get peeved off to the point of like, I hate this completely, and I'll just pay for something. I don't want to because it's free. And somebody was like to me, "No, you better find a free." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I wish I could, but I don't know. It's weird that way. But what are you gonna do, right? What am I supposed to do, right? If I can't figure it out and it's hindering my workflow, yeah, okay, like terrible. As in, like I can't deal with it. I'll never be able to deal with it. I'll never be able to like use it. Because somebody said to me, now this is not pertaining to workflow, but it's pertaining to price. It'll cost you more for a camera that doesn't produce the right pictures that you want, the pictures you want, but is cheap, or film, sorry, film, or camera too, I guess, film, but it's cheap, right, or relatively cheap, right? And a camera that is more expensive but produces, or film that produces more, like that is more expensive but produces, where is it, better film, better, so, right? Yeah, like, what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That whole like, so like here it's like, yeah, but if your workflow is crap and it's producing crap that you don't want, just because you want to save a few bucks, it's like, oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, so you know, it's like, what the, you know, what the what, what the crap kind of thing. Like you're gonna have to spend that money. I don't care what you think. I said to my dad too today. I'm like, it's gonna cost me $2, only $2 extra because I got my film. I'm getting my film developed right now, and for me at least, I said to my dad, I'm like, I feel like it's this whole. Oh, that was that. What that is? That's what that is. Okay. I don't need this right here. Anyway, I said to my dad, you have to pay somewhere, whether that's your time, or sorry, or you have to use your own pictures, or whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. right? It doesn't matter what it is. If it just you're gonna have to pay for it somewhere down the line. My mother said that one time too. My mother asked, or somebody asked my mother because we drive someone to one of my friends to Bible, young adults every week, and he said he made just a comment. He's like committed parents, and I went, and my mother goes, you have to pay somewhere down the line, which is 100% fair. He goes, what do you mean by that? Well, as a parent, you have to pay somewhere on down the line. As a parent, you're gonna pay now, you're gonna pay later. Your kids are gonna hate you, that kind of stuff. Where it's like, what are you trying to get at? Like, what do you, what do you want a good relationship with your children, or do you want a disciplined child, or do you want both, or do you want have all of it? It doesn't work that way, which is fair. It doesn't work that way, but I do think you can have good parents, disciplined parents, and maybe they'll hate you, but whatever. Like, what do it just depends. It's all dependent on what you want in the long run, the end game. Is the end game a relationship with your children when they're adults? Is your end game an educated child? Is your end game a polite or like a good kid? I don't know. That's my thing. You have to pay somewhere around the line. If you don't pay now, you'll pay later. Oh, they hate you because you never did anything for them. Oh, they hate you because, or you tried to be way too disciplined, or they hate you because of this or that, right? But yeah, I mean, they'll hate you somewhere down the line, some way, somehow, or you'll pay for it somewhere. Like you're not paying now, you'll pay later when X, Y, Z. I don't know. I'm sure there are parents where the kids are like independent and they're disciplined and they're smart and know what they're doing and all that too. But do they like their parents? I don't know. I don't know. It depends on what you want from anyway. But yeah. So here's like where are you paying? What part of the process are you paying? Your time? Are you paying money? Are you paying for the like product? Like, oh, I've got to get more of this product because whatever. I don't know. I was asking people, well, what's a good film to use, color film to use after? Because I was like, I'm gonna go Kentmore 100 black and white, right? Because I was recommended that. I was told pretty good film to go with, right? As black and white film, and I was like, well, what's a good color film? I might go with my other two Fujifilm rolls. I might do this, might do that, and they were like, it doesn't really matter. And everyone started giving me like, I like this one, I like that one. I'm like, oh, and then one guy goes, doesn't really matter. That's the fun of using film. You just pick a good film that you like. I'm like, fair enough. Also, I'm not gonna buy 4 and pay the exorbitant money that I paid this time. Oh my god, it's insane. Oh my god, I'm like, never again. I just want to know which one's good, and I'll pull the 2 cameras that are good. I might try like Cinestill if I want to. I don't think I want to use Cinestill for the next color film I have, but I'll definitely use Cinestill. Definitely. And the next camera next film I'm going to put in the camera is black and white. So I might use a Fujifilm for the next time. Or I save my Fujifilm for when I actually like are going to go somewhere and be like, hey, I want a color film that's nice. My problem is I'm not good at any of this stuff. I don't like know what's what and what anything. So I'm like doing this whole like, well, what do I want from it? What do I want? How do I want to look at it? I want like daylight. There's nothing specific. No like crazy specific like, oh, it's a flash film where it's better with flash, or a film that's like this or a film like that. I don't care. I don't really care. I don't want any of that special stuff. I want flash photography. Sorry, I want to be able to use flash, but I don't need it to use flash. Anyway, what I want is to know is where's my no, get out. Where'd my okay, it's not. Like what are they gonna say? Yeah, so I just want to be able to use it in almost any situation. And those don't really exist from what people say. Because then you've got you want higher ISO so that you can take motion, like you can capture motion and then light or grain or whatever. Because the first question is black and white or color. That's question 1. And then question 2 is how fast of your black and white color. How fast of your film. Where is it? 100, 200, 300, 400, 800, 100, 200, 400, 800, 1,000, and I think it goes all the way up to 1600. And then it starts going like 1300, 1400, 15, 16, I think, or like 13. I guess it goes 1000, maybe 1200, like 1600. Anyway, all I know is the lowest can be like 25. I know on this camera right here in front of me, which is a Ricoh AF5, the meter goes from 25 to 1000, and there's no 800, and there's no nothing between 200 and 400, which is fine because you're supposed to double that. But I think anyway. And so you can't go any higher than 1000, and you can't go any lower than 25. And there are crazy low ISO of like 6. It's insane. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, that's a little incredible, but you know. Anyway, what were they gonna say? Yeah. So, look, in my opinion, I just want a color. I just want color film that works very well. And everyone was telling me, Kodak Gold. I'm like, I said a bit expensive. He goes, yeah, but it's like fantastic, magnifico. I'm like, yeah, it's nice, but overrated or expensive, not overrated, expensive. And he kind of looked at me like, yeah, you're right, definitely right, but it's good. Or Fujifilm Superia 400 or 800, which is their like nice one. Or there's a one that's like the portrait film, which is, am I doing portraits? No, there's portrait and there's like landscape films where it's like, oh, this is better for if you're doing portraits, if you're doing people, and this is better if you're doing like outside out the world, landscapes, the world, nature, that kind of stuff. And for me, I'm like, I want one where I can walk into, where I don't need like don't need flash, but I could use flash. It's I could go inside in artificial light. I could go outside in natural light. I could low-ish light, low light, not dark. I could go like direct sunlight, high studio lights, and it's all good, And for me, that feels like this sounds like it's Fuji 400 or 200, 400, somewhere there. So I don't know. In my opinion, I don't know. But like in my opinion, I feel like I have no like I don't know what I want. Or I know what I want, but I just don't know how to achieve what I want. Because what I want is that, but how do I achieve that? Is there like a good best? And again, it's another one of those best doesn't exist. What's the best film? And best doesn't exist. The best is a stupid word because it doesn't exist. Best in anything doesn't exist. The best for this, the best for that, not the best for the best. There's no such thing as best. The best, the greatest, the nicest, the cheapest. Those, you start going and see like cheapest starts going, okay, but it's not good quality anymore. Look at, I don't know. In my opinion, there's a lot of people like I'm guilty of that whole. What's the best? I've asked that question multiple times. What's the best? And then I'd fill in the blanks in a hobby subject. In a hobby, right? Yeah. And I'm always like, but no, I don't know. Because for me, it's like, but you can't. There's no such thing as the best in anything. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's saying the best video game ever. That depends on your definition of best. Ocarina of Time is my favorite video game ever, but it's not the best video game I've ever played, and it's not the best game. And I know there are flaws in that game, and I don't. There are games I like more. It's weird. It's hard to explain because there are games I'd play more, but I like that game a lot. I know a lot about that game too. So yeah, I'm not saying you can't have the best in a category and it be your favorite or best in a category. I'm saying you can't have the best you have to have like a subcategory of that, like the best film for this reason, for this use, rather than saying, well, what's the best film ever? What's the best camera ever? What's the best song ever? What's the best computer ever? What's the best microphone ever? What's the best headphones ever? What's the best? Like, no, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I don't care who you think you are and how, much you think you know. The best doesn't exist in general full. No. Doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. I mean, it can exist in a subcategory. What's the best film for low light? What's the best film for daylight? What's the best film for flash? What's the best film for color? negative reversal at 200 ISO. What's the best black and white film at for capturing motion? What's the best? 'Cause scientifically there are the best for like capturing motion, low light, less grain, color production, or not color production, but like black and white, blah blah. At a certain ISO, right? At this certain ISO, it's a bunch of like. Oh. Also, I just want to say something right now. I contacted Zoom about my microphone, my Zoom CDM-1, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll send you a new piece that broke off, the little adapter goes into a mic stand, or yeah, and we'll go send it to you for free. What's your address?" I went, "Okay." Sent it to me free. Never got an email. They said I was going to get an email with tracking. Never got it, but that doesn't matter. I got it for free. I got it. I came to me directly. Done. No, nothing. I didn't worry about. So that was cool. I'm not gonna try and break it again because I move it way too much when it's too tight. I believe that's what it is, and it gives strain to the microphone anyway. So I'm not gonna try and break it, or not try, but I'm gonna try and not break it. But yeah. So yeah. So I'm just saying, like, the best of something doesn't exist. So like, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to pay somewhere down the line. Like nothing. There's no such thing as a free lunch. There's two things in this world that are guaranteed: that you're gonna have to pay taxes and that you're gonna die. And the only thing that's free is basically like is salvation and what else? There's a couple of things where like, and I thought about it one day. Remember when I don't know if maybe people remember when I talked way back about like what would you do if you just walked out of your house and what would you bring with you, right? What would you bring with you if you just walked out of your house right at this very moment with either one of those like Sherpa bags that the army Sherpa bags that are like massive and they go like freaking billion 2 feet above your head and they're like a foot deep and a foot wide and like your whole freaking torso plus 2 feet like deep and you can fit everything in it. What would you put in it? Or like one of those hockey bags. If you know what a hockey bag, those things are crazy. If you've ever seen a hockey bag, those are like, yeah. So like, for me, I was thinking like, yeah. And so like, could you do it like everything for free? It's like, no, that's a problem. No, you could. In theory, you could go with like very little money and ask people for money and bum off people and be like whatever. But I definitely think that like definitely think that you'd have to bring some money. You can't go with zero money. It doesn't exist. Or you can, but you'd have to ask like the first person you find, like, give me like I need $10. And then or you could do the Ryan Trahan thing, start with a penny and upgrade that penny to whatever. Or the thing that what's his name tried? Isaiah Photo. I don't know if you know him. He tried a whole thing where he wanted a Tesla for free. So he started off with paperclip or a penny or whatever. I tried that challenge. We didn't have enough time to get further, but I think we got a Monster Energy shirt, a fan, a hubcap. I found a hubcap on the side of the road, but we put it in our box anyway. Hubcap, and there was one other thing that we found. We found like, yeah, and somebody took the. I think my best friend at the time took the Monster Energy drink shirt. Nobody else took anything else. I mean, we saw the things people found. I was like, oh, it's actually, we didn't do a terrible job. It's a really interesting idea. People have seen differently going from, I'll trade you this for this. We all started with paperclip. It was a paperclip challenge. So Ryan Trahan's thing, it's possible. What I see though is like, it's not as possible as like, I don't know. You can't do it with complete utter nothing and not, or think it's easy. Not, by the way. Yeah. So could you like exist? Now I wonder sometimes, can you exist? Like, I know there's like natives who do it like that where they don't spend money, but like, can a normal person in like a city live off of nothing? Or like in this world, like a normal regular person, could he live off of nothing? And yeah, probably. But there has to be some initial investment somewhere. Someone has to initially invest something. Time, money, effort, something, giving you a product, giving you a thing. There has to be something somewhere where someone is contributing in some way. You're contributing, you're finding, you're doing, you're this, whatever. Free, where someone just hands you something and says, here you go. No, or you just find it, here you go. That's it. No, I'm sorry. That doesn't really exist. I mean, kind of, but it doesn't really exist. At least in my opinion, I feel like That's not really a thing. Not really. Could, but not really. I don't think it exists at this moment. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. What would I put in a bag like that? I put a few of my own merchandise. I'm sure. Although, because you have to think about too, what spaces would I be sacrificing if I put something that would be like, you know, useless? Like it's not useless, but definitely like I don't need this in here, or I don't need that in this bag, or I don't need this or that, or this or that, or this or that, or maybe I should put something more useful than that rather than shoving like whatever. Would I bring my? See, I'm thinking of things like would I bring my ukulele? Would I bring art supplies? Would I bring a guitar? I don't know how to play guitar, so maybe not. Would I bring headphones? Would I bring like a massive water bottle? Would I bring my like a book? Would I bring like something fun to play with? Like I don't know, Nerf gun or something that takes up space. But I like because what's gonna happen is you're gonna think, oh, I've got so much space, I'll shove in a bunch of things that are quote unquote useless. Things that take up too much space, and you're like, why is this in here? I know I probably don't I probably will never need this. My problem, like, all right. So the thing there is, it's like, okay, so because of that, you're gonna end up thinking, I got so much space, and then end up with like no space for the things you actually need, like the clothes and maybe food, I don't know, and the things and survival stuff, whatever. So I'm not saying you shouldn't bring something fun. Pack of cards, the Nintendo Switch, PSP, DS, my 360 camera. I definitely bring my 360 camera. Tripod. Look at things around my house, my desk right now. Laptop, maybe. My iPod. A camera. I document the whole thing too. Oh yeah, 100%. I document the damn whole thing. Then after a certain amount of time, I'll compile them all up, and they'll be like, yeah. I don't know if I make it into segments or do it all at once. I don't know, because it would depend on how I would set this up. Would I go and find internet every so often, or would I just like exist and let it all just flow, and then eventually like find it? Because that's the thing. Because I knew a friend who did that. He walked from here, where I live, to California, then down to um, sorry, British Columbia, Alberta, and then he came back to Quebec. He should have documented the whole damn thing. It would have been so cool. He had like a vlog journey pictures on Instagram, but he didn't have video. And I would have been like, you should have documented the whole damn thing. It would have been crazy. Now, if he ever does it again, I'll tell him, yo, man, document the whole damn thing. Document the whole damn thing. Document the whole damn thing. Please, 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 document the whole damn thing. He's so cool. And so yesterday, I went to the Biodome, and I realized, because my mother sent me a link right before, like the night before, and she was like, what we found. And I was like, okay, what was found? It was the fact that you're not allowed to make money off of pictures or videos at the Biodome. It's a commercial thing where I'm like, oh, so no vlogs? I was gonna make a vlog about going there, but nope. Technically, no. Even though my channel isn't monetized yet, it definitely has what's it called? Could it be monetized in the future? And if it is monetized in the future, I'm gonna get screwed with them coming after me for like, oh, you didn't pay for that 20 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago. Hate that part about it, but that's what happens all the time. These random what do you call them? These random copyright content claims, copyright strike content claims where it's like, this was a video from 4 years ago, but it's using music that we own, and it's not even like the artist, it's some United Music Group or some shit like that. I'm like, oh my god. It's like, oh my god, it's crazy. Ridiculous, but anyway. I just don't want to be troubled. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. I know I could get away with it, but I'm not gonna do it. I can take pictures, 100%. I can take pictures all day, every day. But video that I'm gonna put on YouTube, don't know. So I realized, oh shit, maybe I just realized now. Would the vlog be the same thing? No, they're all separate. It's weird. They all Rio Tinto. They exist under like a same umbrella, like all these four museums: Biodome, the Planetarium, the Antiquarium, and the Botanical Gardens. And I don't know if they fall in the same category of like, well, if you had what am I trying to say? If you made a vlog about like the bio no, sorry, the biodome you can't make a vlog about, right? If I made a vlog about like the uh botanical gardens, is that the same problem? I have one about botanical garden, and I have one about the I don't know. Hope that doesn't get me into legal trouble. Probably not, but I'm not gonna anyway. I'm not going to what are they gonna say? Yeah, I have one of the Chinese Lantern Festival, which is a cool festival. I like that festival. It's one of those things though where you go, couldn't care less. Like, okay, I saw it once. I also went back to the biodome and I saw the whole biodome in like 30 minutes, and I was like, because I told my because I was with my brother and he went to something else and I went to the biodome, and I was like, I got there like 11:05 or something like that, whatever, 11, basically 11, or not even 11 yet, sorry. And I told him, oh yeah, two is a good time to leave. I sat there eating lunch for like 45 minutes because like I don't want to go back in and just to like look at the same thing again, take another 30 minutes. Anyway, I'm not saying, right, that it's a terrible place, but it's better than something like the Science Center, the Montreal Science Center. That you can go to, and it's for children, real young children. And no offense, but like, unless you're a parent, there's nothing to see as an adult. Unless there's a cool exhibition. There's no point in going as an adult. I went back in 2019 as an adult, and I went, oh god. Also, it's really expensive. $40 a person. Kind of incredible. Kind of incredible how expensive that is. But what are you gonna do, right? Anyway, I'm just saying, like, it's kind of weird. Also, stuff like I have nostalgia for that place. I love going back, but like what? Once every 5 years, 7 years? It'll be now 10 years. Like, I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it just is what it is. I don't know. Look. In my opinion, museums are the greatest places on earth. I love museums with a passion. Don't bring as a first date. Don't bring me to a restaurant. Don't bring me to the movies. Don't bring me mini golf. Don't bring me skydiving. Bring me to a museum. You want to get into my heart? Don't give me food. Bring me to a museum. I want a museum. I love museums with a passion. I love them so much. Now, if she doesn't like them, fair enough. I mean, you don't have to love what I love, but if you like museums to the same level with the same passion I do, oh, we've got something going there. 100%. Like, they're my favorite thing ever. They're my favorite thing, or one of my favorite things ever. It's so like, yeah. Oh yeah. So good. So good. Like, so good. Like, oh my god. So good. I will use them. But yeah, I'm not saying they're the best places on earth. Like, oh yeah, there's nothing in this world better. No, but that is something I would do. I spent that whole day in these random places. A whole day in certain museums. Certain museums are incredible. Like Ottawa, the whole section of Ottawa that's full of museums. This is what everyone does as a kid, as in school. They'll have it like once a year or one time in school. Like one, there'll be we're all going to the museum time of your schooling. You'll all go to Ottawa for a museum, and it's really like, ooh, like it is really. What's the word I'm looking for? It's really, I don't know. Like, people don't. You'll go to the what's it called too, probably most of the time. You'll go to a museum, like one or two museums, and then go to the Parliament, basically our White House. More of our Capitol building, not White House. You can go to the White House, which is oh, Vito Hall. Is that what it's called? Vito Hall, I think it's called. Anyway, yeah, it's really like a small house. It's not a White House, really. We don't have like a giant building that they live in. that the prime minister lives in. He lives in like this tiny little like a house. I mean, it's bigger than probably my house, or maybe I don't even know. All I know is that once COVID started, once he got COVID, the prime minister, he came out of his house and he had a press conference in front of his house multiple times during that time, and like I didn't think it looked much better than my house, but whatever. But yeah, I mean, whatever. But yeah. Anyway, what were they gonna say? Yeah, so I don't know. In my opinion, museums are like the greatest thing man has ever created. So like no, obviously the internet's great too, but I'm saying like it's up there with some of the best my favorite things that humanity man has created. I don't know why. I don't even know why. It's probably nostalgia towards the people I was with and what was in these certain museums. Like I'm sure if I went to an art museum in like some random part of the world, Turkey or wherever, I'd probably just be like, because art museums are probably low on my list of museums. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I know exactly what I'm gonna do. What are those things called? Tier. Tier list maker. Okay. Haha. No thanks. Search. Museum. Museums in Singapore. Museums Ian museums Ian has been to. Smithsonian museums. Only went to two Smithsonian museums. That's one that I would definitely go to again. Ottawa museums done. All tier list of Ottawa museums done. Go for it. Okay, where's my? Go to here. Go to web. No, that's that one. Sorry. Go to where is it? Museums. Go for it. Bam, bam, bam. Here you go. Okay, so stay right here. Go cool. So this is the what museums are these? These aren't all of the. Okay, well whatever. So there's this one. We'll start with the first one that I know. Okay, that I just was at recently. It's It's the Natural History Museum. Okay, that is probably for me. I'll put it at B for now. Okay, I'll put it at B for now. These are not all the museums. Of course not. Is that the Aviation Museum? Yeah, that's the Aviation Museum. Okay, we'll go to the next one that I know of. The Aviation Museum. I'll put that at a freaking A. I might even put that at S. It's so good. Then there's the War Museum. That is an S. I don't know why that's an S. Might even put this low S, but I'll leave it there for now. That is probably the natural. Okay, I'm gonna change D to. Oh, sorry. Let's do this. D. I'll have to add another one. Add row below. Make it nope. This color right here. There. I'll make this one this color right here. And I'll call it Never Been. Never been. Wolf been. Okay. I have no idea what that museum is. I don't think I've ever been. I don't think I've ever been. I've never been to the Spider Museum. They don't have all the museums. They don't have all the museums. They can't have all the museums. Because where's a science museum? Where's a science museum? I don't know. So let's go back. Whatever, but so I might change this one to this, and I'll leave this at B because I don't. It's fine. It's a good museum. My brother and his girlfriend came with us, and I'm my parents, and they wanted my brother and his girlfriend definitely wanted a membership. I was like, no thanks, I'm good. Let's look up. See what comes up. Kinds of museums. Music genres? Absolutely every Pokemon starter ever. Starter, okay. Paleontology museums. No. UK museums. Kinds of orcs. Characters from all kinds of media. Random Pokemon of all kinds. NYC museums. Ottawa museums. That's the one that I did already just now. Let me check. Yeah, okay. Okay. Um, Random characters. No. I'll make one then. Let me make one. Make one. Kinds of museums. Types of museums. There you go. Oh, I think this. Let's see a picture. Archaeology museums are cool. Yeah. Ah, dang it. Oh, no, I could probably do it. Ah, yeah, baby. Ha 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 ha. D, new folder. We're gonna call it. Time of new. Go. Archaeology. I'm going to get rid of this. Next type, art. Probably gonna get the Louvre. Knowing the internet, probably gonna get the Louvre. That's a good picture. Well, can I save here? Yes, I can. Save image. Haha. Yep. Baby. JPEG, baby. Cool. Or Earth going too, but I want to save this one, so you know what? I'm good with that. Encyclopedia museums. They are usually large institutions and other wide. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I've never heard of Encyclopedia Museum. Oh, okay. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Like, what did they say it was? They are usually large institutions and offer visitors a wide variety of information on local. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. So let's grab like this kind. There you go. Yeah, okay, I know what you mean. The encyclopedia museums are like the kind where it's like this is a what is it called museum? A museum of like it's not about nature. It's not about anything specific. It's not about nature. It's not about history. It's not about art. It's not about yeah. Okay. Historical house museums are like the or like the ones that you get to go to and it's like Shmoomoo's house or like Shmoomoo's house, but is now a museum of something. That's amazing right there. That's the one I'm gonna pick right there. Yep. But yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, now you got historical museums. What's a living history museum? That's the next one. What the heck? I've never heard of that before. I'll have to look it up. History museums, you know, history and archaeology are two slightly different things because they're not necessarily like. See, that's a history museum. I mean, it's a natural history museum, but it's still a history museum. I'll take that one. Wait, let me just look if there's a. Okay, wait. Before I do that, let me look if there's a natural history museum coming around. No. Okay, okay. No. So I will take this one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I don't think so. Ugh, come on. Next one, Living History Museum. Types of museums in which actors perform historical events. Ah. Oh, okay. That's the Upper Canada Village. Living History Museum. Upper Canada Village. Got it. The Hall of Presidents in Disney is a history museum, a living history museum with the thing that they do with the like stage performance of like, yeah, okay, 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 of like Lincoln and whatnot. Yeah, 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 okay. No. Get a picture of this because it's the definition of what is better like. You kind of. I was gonna say like you kind of like fall, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna take this picture here. Fine enough for me. Okay. Not a JPEG. Not a PNG. Sorry, a JPG, my friend. I've been to maritime museums. I've been to one in Boston and one in Philadelphia. Philadelphia one was pretty actually cool. I went in a boat. Oh, both times I actually went on ships. That was actually really cool. I went on the Old Ironsides, which is the oh, what was that ship there? Up there? You can't see it because of my background, but my green screen background. But the USS Constitution, maybe. I know the other one was like the USS Missouri. No, Kentucky, Kansas. I don't remember. Missouri, might have been Missouri. And the other one I went on was a submarine. Don't ask me what the name of the submarine was in Philadelphia. The other one's in Boston. It's Philadelphia, and then it was the Olympia. Like that one or this one? This one. Taking this one. Yeah, I mean, I don't love maritime museums. They're not my favorite museum, but they're not my favorite museum, but they're good. They work. They're fine. They're what they are. They're good. The one in Boston had like this way of like you had to like set up a thing where you put these little like blocks into like onto a table and it would like register you building a cannon. And the guy was like, nobody could figure this out. Not even joking. I'm 5 or 6 or 7 years old. I'm not even joking. I figured it out the first try. Me and my brother figured out the first try. We're like, what are you, stupid? Like, what are people, stupid? The guy's like, should have had some sort of prize. We were so damn good. Yeah, I'll take that one there. Yeah, I mean, like, definitely a weird, like, thing, but anyway. I'm gonna go for the rest of my life here. But I mean, I've got time. I'll go till freaking 11 o'clock. Mobile museums? Museums that have no specific strict place for exhibiting. They could be exhibiting from a vehicle or move. Okay. I'll have to have like a. Oh, there was a natural history museum. God dang it. Well, that's a natural history museum one. I'll have to go to a history museum one then. On the better history museum one, yeah. Let's go back for history museum. Yeah, okay, fine. That's a natural museum. This is going to be a history museum. There is a natural history museum. What an idiot. I didn't look at it. Well, that's okay. I stupid, so. Let's see if there's a better picture for a natural museum. For the NYC one. No, same picture. So I'm good. History. Like, not just this kind of history. I want, like, too much natural history. Where's the one that I saw that I liked that was not natural? I want a history museum. Gotta get that picture of it. That's that. No, that's not even gonna give me anything. I'll do this one. No. What the heck? Fine. I don't give a damn. Give me this one. I don't care. Gimme. Oh, no. Gimme. Open air museums. Characteristics for exhibiting outdoors. Oh, yeah, okay. Is that like one of those? Is that what you mean? You mean like botanical gardens? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's either botanical gardens or it's like a living history museum where it's like, oh yeah, best open air museums. Yeah. Okay. I know what you kind of mean. I kind of know what you're like referring to now. Like it's like an open air. It's in the like there are museums where it's like Upper Canada Village where blunt. Yeah, we have blunt the knives. Pop up museums. Ooh, pop up museums. Okay, I don't think I need all of them. Science. Okay, what do you got? Science. Okay, I'll take this much. No, there's only two left. At least for these ones. I don't know if there's any other ones. I'm gonna go because there are subgenres of museums too. Ugh. Science museums are usually like, oh, I might look in Montreal. I know they don't call it a museum, but science center. One, I'll take that. Thank you. Copy. Ottawa one's cooler, and the Toronto one's even better. One in Toronto, the Ontario one. There we go. Cool. Now start making my. Okay, is anybody talking? No. No. Okay. Little blunt the knives, blunt the knives, bend the forks, mash the bottles and burn the corks. I know. Ah. Types of museum. Types of Gatorade. Or types of drinks. No. Go back. Make a template. T-Y. U. Very much. Thank you. Make your own template. Thank you. Select category. Museum city? It's like, I don't even know what to call it. Game, no, it's like, call it. None of these, I can tell you that much. Something I ever know, civilization. Like, none of these. God damn. None of these. Civilization? Oh, civilization. Definitely none of these. No. 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 Civilization. Every type of museum I could find. meat yet? Please tell me. I don't know where I put them. No? No? Yeah, see. Can I go down to this one? Can I go like this? Can I go like this? Can I? Question. Can I? Can't. Oh, I can't. Dang it. What's going on? E. There. It's not nice. Dang it. Oh. Oh, so template cover? Okay, that's why I was doing wrong. I just museum. I just want to know what like a generic museum picture would look like. Like, what's the oh there you go. Take that one. Nope, sorry, not that one. Yeah, let's template cover. Cool. What's an image for the tier list template? Okay. Damn it. Actually, I've moved that. Cool. Cool. Where? Okay, so S, A, D, and I need an extra row. Structure row. I need one more row, which is called never E. Sure, there's some of them. Never been. Never been. So there we go. Now how to create. Oh, don't tell me you have to like log in. You must log in to create template. Blunt the knives! Blunt the knives, bend the forks, smash the butters and bend the corks. I don't know why I'm singing that song. Dun, 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 dun. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. Ludwig makes a Mario Kart tier list. Tier list. We'll blunt the knives! Blunt the knives, bend the forks. Every kind of museum I could find. And I've never been. Never been. And submit. And we're off. And to the races, I'm going places. Might be a long shot, not gonna waste it. This is a big break, and it's calling my name. Yeah. Here we go. Cool. Bam. Bam, son. We're here. So. What the? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Go back to this for a second here. No, 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 no. There are 9 pictures. Can I remove one? There should be 14 pictures, and I want to see if can I get rid of this one. We will blunt them their knives. We will bend them their forks. We will smash them their bottles. And we will burn them their corks. That stuck in my head now. But the other one was like, I don't think that show was terrible. Definitely wasn't good. I would say it's definitely not good. That's not bad. I used to watch. I've already told people this stuff. Like, I used to watch every single kind of show ever. Like, I just watched everything. Just yeah, 13 files. Why can't I submit? Oh, Life Museums, Civilization, cover photo. Where? Why can't I submit? Why can't I submit? Oh, maybe it's because it doesn't exist where it is anymore. Yeah, probably that's probably what it is. What? Why not? What? Okay, fine. I'll start over, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. I'll start over again. Every kind of museum I could find. Museum I could find. Fog? We will blunt them their knives. Oh no, I'm very confused. Okay. Oof. What's the name like? Oh no. Show row? 6. Ever. Cool. Now it should be 13 pictures. If it's not 13 pictures, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. 30. Got it. Aha, got it. So go back now. Bam. So. Guys, we're gonna do this, okay? Here you go. So the first one was what now? Archaeology. That was pop-up museums, okay? I don't think I've been to one. Oh, sorry. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Is this at a row below? Sorry, I should have done it at a row below. Delete row. No. Delete row, yes. I want a row above it. F. F. Add a row above. Definitely gonna call it. What's the name of that up there? Yes, it is. So never mind. No, I would change that one. So, this one I'm gonna make a different color. I'm gonna make it like this green or something. Sticky brown. Okay, there you go. No. There you go. Cool. Okay, so now. Okay, so that's pop-up museum. I don't think I've ever been to a pop-up museum. That is okay. Wait. Let me change the name. Okay. Okay, okay. This one is Maritime Museum. I have to open up that. Have it. Oh, aviation. War. That's War Museum. War Museum. S. Holy crud! Like best, the absolute best. Up. Archaeology Museum. I like them. I think they're B though. I think they're B. I don't think I like them as much as I think I like them. You know, like, oh yeah, they're amazing, they're fantastic. No, but they're good. They're good. They're good. History museums. Ooh, they can be up there in A tier, man. They're A tier, man. A tier. Art museums. I'd probably put them above archaeology museums, just because they're not great. I mean, they can be amazing with their stuff. Like, I saw three. I remember seeing three things there. I saw four, but I don't remember what the first one at all. Like, I remember what it was. I just don't remember anything about it. It was mummies in ancient Egypt and stuff like that. Don't remember it. But I saw the first one I saw. I remember was Disney, which was amazing. So I saw the Terracotta Army soldier. Terracotta Army. I saw Disney, and I saw Rome, Pompeii. My gosh, Disney blew my tiny mind. I was like, this is amazing. It was not the time when I loved Disney with passion. So, Science Museum. S. Above war museums? No. No, 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 no. Not above war museums. Not above war museums. Historical houses? Put them in like a C. They're okay. I've been to them. They're not great. Living history museums? I give them an A. I give them an A. Below science museums. They're great. Living history museums are great. The Upper Canada Village, Fort Henry, those like, any of the things in Gettysburg, amazing. Like, they're so good. Pop up? Oh, sorry. Did you say mobile? What was that one called? Mobile museum. Never been to one. At least I don't remember one. Not even close. I don't remember it. Open air museum? No. What the? Encyclopedia Museum. Is that what it is? Maybe Encyclopedia Museum. That's Encyclopedia Museums. Yes. Encyclopedia Museums? Never been. No. Encyclopedia Museums? Like a B. Like a low B. I think history museums are better than Encyclopedia Museums. Although, no, you know what? I'll put them above that because they have a lot more general information. I don't even remember. I can check right here actually to figure out where that was. Not a history museum, is it? No. Um, yeah, here, open air museums. What's the difference between an open air museum and a living history museum? I guess a living history museum doesn't necessarily have to be open air. Okay. Open air or in the open air. I don't know if I've ever. I mean, yeah, I've been to one. Guess I give it a B? I give it above like a. Oh, sorry, archaeology, not history. Sorry. Yeah. I give it like a. Year. Natural history museums? I give it like a high B. I like them above art museums too. Art museums, I don't know, something about art museums that just kind of can be boring. Like, don't get me wrong, right? The Louvre is probably incredible, right? And what else is probably incredible? Like, and Disney was amazing, but how's that art the same way you see a painting? I don't know. It's weird in my opinion. But yeah, okay. And the last one, Maritime. I've been to them. They're actually not bad. I'll give them like a low. No, I'll give them a C above. Uh, no, I'll put them low B. You know what? I'll put them low B. here's my tier list of types of museums. Okay, sorry, go up one more. There. So I think war museums are like S. Science museums are S. History museums are A. Open villages are A. Low A. Then you got natural history museums. They're okay. I've been to one recently, the Ottawa Natural History Museum, the Canadian National or the Canadian Museum of Nature or something. Yeah. Art museums, they're fine. They're probably the most boring of the ones, but I don't think they're terrible. They're not like Fs. Okay, I'm telling you right now, they're not Fs. And you've got encyclopedia museums. They're good. They got a general randomness of themselves. Open air museums, great. They can be great depending on what they are. I don't know if I've ever been to one. Archaeology museums, I don't really love them. Maritime museums, even less than archaeology, because like that's a very specific, like this is maritime. You have to like boats, and you have to like. Even my mother, who's very open to a lot of things, a lot of like kinds of museums, just would be like, that's boring. Sorry, she didn't go into the 2 maritime museums, I don't think, or the one that we went to in Philadelphia at least. I know maybe she went to the one in Boston. I don't know, like 7. Anyway, 6. Living, sorry, historical houses. They could be cool. Don't get me wrong. So I didn't put them in D or F. But definitely, they're just like, okay, cool. So it's some guy's house. Great. Now what? Like, unless you have a good guide or a good way of them explaining, showing it, like whatever. Nah. And then these two, I've never been to a pop up museum. I don't think, and I've never been to a mobile museum. I don't think. So yeah. No, I'll go back. Yeah. So I'll save it. Why not? If I ever use it. So yeah. That's it. That's all I want. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I saved it. So yeah. I mean, it's added now. Yeah. Those are my favorite kinds of museums. Yeah, I think so. Because some are great, some are great, some are great, and others are just kind of boring. You know what I mean? Kind of boring. Not the worst, but definitely boring. Definitely. I don't know if I like this. You know what I mean? More like, I don't know if I would spend the time, the money to be at these places. Technically, the Red Path Museum in Montreal is a historical house. So it's technically somebody's house, but it's more of an encyclopedia museum. Because it has. Okay, what's the definition of an encyclopedia museum? Is that some museum that has to have like multiple things in it, or like does it have to have a lot of things in it, or can it have like 2 or 3 like types of things? Like I know there's mummies, there's like natives, as in like I think South American natives. There's mummies. No, sorry, mummies, and there's geology rocks. There's dinosaurs and there's like animals. So what is that? I guess that's encyclopedia house. Okay, you know what? If that's a historical house, or that's encyclopedia museum, I'll put it up above. No, no. I think I like art better. I think I just like art better. I don't know. I think I like art better. I think I like art better. But yeah. Now, if I went and said museums, that's a whole different thing. Like actual physical museums. Yeah, no, it's a whole different thing. That I've been to. Smithsonian. I've only been to 2 Smithsonian museums. The American History Museum and the Air and Space Museum. Both incredible museums. I like the Air and Space better, actually, to be honest. I did. I did. I did. I like. Not saying that the American History Museum wasn't cool. It was crazy seeing things like stuff from pop culture, stuff of the Civil War, all that stuff. I liked it. We had just come from. We had just come from Gettysburg. So come from Gettysburg, we were like, oh my god, we have so much like of this like we're looking at. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, we're looking at right. What are they gonna say? Yeah, so like we had done all the like history of like Civil War stuff because Gettysburg, for some freaking reason, is the most like historical. I don't know 100% why, but it's the most historical like. This is because of all the Gettysburg Address and all that stuff. Where there's a house where we passed by we drove by the house that Lincoln wrote the Gettysburg Address. We went by the cemetery he gave the Gettysburg Address at. I know the first paragraph of the Gettysburg Address. It's 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. And then it goes into like, now we've been in this war for whatever 4 or 5 years. The what the? And then what's good? What's the name? Rat Milky. Okay, and then oh my god, three people just bombed me real quick. Okay, the Steve Stevie Wonder. Okay, and then oh, hit. Yeah. So I was just like, okay, whatever. I didn't really care for it. I'd be like, whatever. You know. In my Hi guys, three of you. If you'd like to follow me, that'd be nice. If you'd like to follow my me on, so I'll come up eventually if you stay here long enough. But come to my oh god, my main channel on YouTube and my channel that I'm uh live on. What are they gonna say? Live on right now. Well, you're being canned. How do you do this? How do you moderate someone and kick them off? How do you kick people off? There's gotta be a way to do this. No. How do you do this? Flash block user. Who just asked me that? Thank you very much. That's okay. Okay. Wow. This right here. Copy. Block username. Ignored. Your turn, bitch. Thank you. I thought you were a normal human being, but you're a whack, my friend. Y'all a whack, bro. Y'all a whack, man. Now, how do I delete? What? You're a band. No, I just blocked them. You know what? I don't know if you people still see this. I'm trying to delete messages, but there is no way of doing it. Okay. Here, this way, I don't think. I need a moderator in here. Ugh, look. I'm not reading these off. I'm not reading these off. These are ridiculous. Anyway, if somebody knows how to actually delete these people as these messages, please let me know, because I'm not pinning them and I'm not reply. Sorry. I said replay, no, I said reply. I'm assuming the Stevie Wonder is a normal human being, and the rest of these people are bums. Because the first guy was Rat Milky, right? And Rat Milky was like, "Hey man, what's good?" And then he started giving things that are inappropriate. I'm like, "No thanks, no bye bye." So where the heck? Anyway, what are they gonna say? Yeah, so yeah, what are they gonna say? I'm probably gonna be done soon because I don't want to be here forever. But yeah, what were they talking about just now? Can't go back in there. Well, never mind then. My Nope, nope. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, so my guys, my opinion. I don't know. I guess in my opinion, museums are fantastic. And oh, Stevie Wonder is now following me.